Hey everybody. I don't know if that started off properly. Anyway, this is the Masked GUI here, and this is going to be the second part of my DS videos. Yeah, this is going to be. The first one was the unpacking, as I'm sure you can remember. This one will be my first kind of impressions. At the start of this video, I'm going to apologize for the really low brightness and the contrast being all funny. But I'm not the one who this video is about. Well, it is, but it's more about my DS. And so, I was playing around with the settings, and in order for what's happening on the DS screen to show up, I had to reduce the brightness on the DS and the recording software. To like minimize reflection and whatnot. I haven't really played anything on anyway, back to the point, I haven't really played anything properly on the DS. I mean, I just opened up Zelda just to look at the pretty opening, and it looks so much more beautiful than I remember it on the N64, trust me. But, yeah, and the sound is amazing and everything. But, now I'm going to get started and just talk about a few things. I did a tiny bit of downloading and stuff. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I did a tiny bit of downloading and stuff, and, setting up the settings and playing a little bit with the AR cards. Not a whole lot yet. I've only played the shooting game, which I played in the shop that one day before it even, just after it came out. They had it behind the counter and they said, "Here, do you want to try the DS?" And I said, "Sure." And I played it and I shot a big huge dragon that burst out of the table. It's pretty damn sweet. But anyway, as you saw before, it's pretty hard to see now. I mean, it looks really dark, but yeah, I'm just turning it on really. I'm going to keep the 3DS slider down for this entire thing, just because 3D doesn't show up on cameras, because it just becomes really, really wobbly and bad. I'll just show you with this example. I'll just hold it in the other hand so I can show you. Oh, crap, sorry. If you press any of the shoulder buttons when you're on the menu, it activates the camera. Let's try that again. Hold it here. And now, this is normal, and then this is what happens when I turn on the 3D. Well, actually, it doesn't turn out that badly. But then if you even turn it slightly, then the whole thing kind of distorts and there's horrible black lines on it. But either way, it doesn't really show off any of the 3D. But then, when you turn it down, it becomes a lot kind of brighter and clearer. So that's when any videos I do will all only be in 2D. Also, there's funny little things you can do with the microphone. Like, you see the way it's like kind of just spinning around slowly. But then, like, if you tap it or, blow into it or whatever, then it speeds up. And see, now it's going really quickly because I'm tapping the back of the DS and it's making a sound. And see, the card is flying around and you stop. The microphone, actually, I forgot to mention before, is like, I know it's going to be hard to see now, but there's a teeny weeny little dot right here next to the start button. And as far as I know, that's the microphone. So anyway, first of all, I've already made myself a me. MII, just, for the record. I played around with the 3D camera, very cool. But if you have something way too close to the screen, then it kind of doubles it. So you have to keep your distance, a certain amount of distance. But either way, it's pretty class. Class being a good word in, the Irish language. It's not actually an Irish word, it's an English word, but people just say class in a good way. What will I start showing off first? I think the AR is a good place to start. Open. Actually, I'll turn up the sound a little bit. I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear it when it's on the headset, because I'm talking through the microphone again, so you probably won't be able to hear it, so this is mainly just for me. Now then, I should actually get the AR cards. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this now, actually. Crap. How's this going to work? I'll face this towards me. Right. Let's see, I'll hold this in a certain way. So, now you should be able to see this looking at me. Even though probably not, it's probably going to be way too dark. And it's searching for a question mark card. And I'm going to hold down about here. Sorry, this is really terrible. I can't even see where the card is. Look at the touch screen. What's happening on the touch screen? Maybe it has to be on a flat surface, I'm confused. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I apologize. That's way too dark to do. So instead I'm just going to talk about this Maybe I can adjust the brightness now and... Okay, now the video is going to get brighter, so we'll see if I can try that again. Can we see anything now? We can see it a little bit better. Okay, so we can see me now. Oh yeah, the problem is we can see the reflection. Look at the touch screen. What's happening on the touch screen? Oh right, I forgot I had to keep on pressing A. What? Okay, yeah, I keep on... Okay, it keeps on telling me to look at the touch screen, but still. Okay, here we go. Now I'll put this on the screen. Like so. Okay, that doesn't seem to be working. Can't find the question mark card. It's right here, I'm holding it. Damn it. Look, okay. Oh, in that case, maybe it actually has to be on a flat surface. In which case I will try and move the camera down so much without putting it in sleep mode. Like this. Is this working? Sorry, looking at the wrong screen. Wait, no, that's the top screen. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I'm sorry. This video was a lot more was supposed to happen in this video. You know, like I was supposed to be showing you the whole AR thing, but without a handheld camera, there's not a whole lot I can do. Which I apologize for. I'll just exit this application. Okay. In that case, I'll have to talk with the AR. As I said, so far the only thing I've done really is like I played around with the you know, the character cards, and you can just look at them and change their poses and stuff. I have unlocked one or two more new games though after clearing the shooting game. But anyway, sorry, that was a bit disappointing. Also, there's a thing in this now called Face Raiders, which looks pretty hilarious. Basically, you take a picture of your face, and then it comes to life, and it controls the facial expressions. Like you can see your person getting like angry, and the mouth changes, even though it's just one solid picture. But you know, it uses like, you know, it detects your mouth, and it kind of like, you know, warps it accordingly. But yeah, it's really funny because then like you have to move the camera around and shoot it. Like there's these little heads with propellers on the tops, and they're like shooting, either like flying around and attacking you, and you have to like shoot them away. It sounds stupid, but it's a lot of fun. And then there's all this boring stuff like, you know, an activity log, and you know, health and safety information. You know, it all comes with pretty piano music, you know, like if you're playing Gran Turismo or something. Okay, this is something that should work because it doesn't need the AR. The Pokédex 3D. Or 2D if you're not playing it in 3D. Now this is pretty awesome. This is one of the reasons I got the 3DS. For Pokemon. To look at the Pokemon in 3D. And trust me, you know, like 3D, the graphics, or the DS I mean, the graphics are good enough, you know? But these Pokemon look really, really clear, you know? There's no, you know, it's pretty good, that's all I'll say. Let's see. Yeah, like for example, can this be seen again? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, top a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And if I move the, what is it? The thingy, then you can like rotate around it. That is a Audino. It's one of the Pokemon that can be found in rustling grass, and it is worth the most experience. So it's seriously good for just, you know, power leveling. And then like you can press left and right, I presume. Yeah, to scroll through the different Pokemon. I'm not sure how to zoom in and out. But yeah, that is Tepig, one of the starters. And basically you can like, you get like a certain amount of them at the start, and they're superior. My starter Pokemon of choice, well, it's a third evolution, it's second evolution of the starter, but it's still a starter. And yeah, you can basically look at a number of them in 3D, but you only start off with a certain amount. You start off at 16, or maybe that's just me, I don't know, if it picks a random number. And then you can either receive more by, well, the first way is a day every single day you get, I think, I'm not sure if you can do it 3 times in a row, or if you just get one each day, if you get 3 each day. But basically, like I'm guessing when the clock changes to tomorrow, at midnight, it'll give me a new Pokemon and it'll add to it. Or else using Street Pass, which is the thing basically, if you keep your DS in standby mode or sleep mode, whatever, and you're just like walking along the street and someone else has theirs, Pokemon, the 3DS Pokedex, will automatically transfer data, and then that'll give you, it'll exchange Pokemon. I'm not sure if it'll exchange all the Pokemon, but it'll do some of them, and then you'll get new data and Pokemon via trading with someone who you don't even know. You just happen to walk past them in the street. So yeah, there's great great uses of the whole Street Pass mode. And then after that, I think they're the only ways. You can also have like AR codes. I'll show you there on the screen. Basically like this one, for example. And it works in the same way as the AR cards, where if you have this now, if you have a picture, you can either print it off or just look at it on your computer screen, or if you have like an iPod or Android or whatever, you can like load up the internet and load up that screen and that picture, and then if you look at it with this, then you can basically see the Pokemon in the real life on the little AR code, which is pretty cool. Like you can take pictures then, so you can have all this like big dramatic Pokemon of pictures of Pokemon and stuff like that. There's some great videos of people like having giant AR codes. Like there's one with like these people and they have a projector in a school, or what looks like a school, and there's a big projector, and so they have like massive Pokemon coming out of the screen. It's really cool. But anyway, yeah, that's Pokedex 3D is very cool. Like it works. It obviously looks better in full 3D, but again, I couldn't show you that. But it still looks pretty sweet, even just on 2D mode. It also has internet, which is pretty good. Internet if you want to use it on the go, I suppose, and it does all the usual stuff, search and Google and things. I'm not sure if you can view Flash in it, YouTube videos and stuff. I'm not sure if you can do that, but you might. I don't know yet. You can. It just gives you little notifications, kind of like in the Wii, when you get messages like about videos or like about games and whatever. These now are friend codes. The best example I can give is Pokemon, where you have a friend code and like you put that into like you can give it to your friends and they can like input into their pal pad and they can add you as a friend. Each 3DS system has its own unique friend code, and you can add people. And then there's a tiny little light there by the 3DS slider where my stylus is pointing, but you can't really see it properly. But it's there, but underneath the 3DS slider there's a tiny light, and when that flashes, it means like you got a new like friend notification. This video is running out, so I'll have to end this pretty soon. I think I'll finally end with Nintendo Video, which is basically a video service. You can download videos. I'm not sure if you have to pay for them. You might. But there's some pretty cool things in the works. I mean, like I'm sure there'll be 3D movies available. Things like Tangled and Harry Potter and Monsters vs Aliens and stuff. And then there'll be 3D, just regular 3D videos. But then also they're going to be releasing 3D episodes of Shaun the Sheep, which is the little animated thing with the sheep from Wallace and Gromit, which I personally am hoping it's available and hoping it'll be free, because I just love Shaun the Sheep and the general Aardman animations. But yeah, there'll be a lot of things like that. And then you can also make game notes, which is just little jotting down things, whether it's possibly related to games or just otherwise. I don't really know. So yeah, there are one or two other kind of generic features like music and camera and stuff, and like the Mi Plaza, but yeah, that's the basics. That's kind of the starting stuff. And you can also have a virtual console to play really old like Game Boy games and Nintendo games, but you have to pay for those, and I don't really have any money at the moment. So, but anyway, this video is on 40.5 minutes, so I'm going to end it here. So I hope you enjoyed my little talking about the 3DS, and the next video will me be probably actually playing a game in it. Probably Zelda. Okay then, but for now, goodbye everybody.